Welcome to video guide number 3, adding other club admins. In the previous video, we covered each section of the website that you'll be using for carding. And as I mentioned at the end of that video, we're now going to be adding other club admins or club level staff who have similar permissions to your own profile. Note that club admins and team managers / admins are not the same thing, and each have different permissions. Club admins have access to the club dashboard and every team in the club as a result, while team managers / admins are attached to specific teams and can only see information pertaining to those teams. This means team admins do not see the club dashboard at all. They just interact with the team through their personal profile. Starting on our club dashboard, we will click on the Users tab on the left sidebar. You will see yourself listed along with any other individuals you had entered as President or Director of Coaching at the time of application submission. To add a new user, simply click the blue New button on the right side of the page. A pop-up will display with empty text fields for email / user ID, first and last name, date of birth, and postal code. You'll notice that only the email / user ID is required. The system does a quick search of its database to find a pre-existing profile. The optional fields can help match the person to that profile if it does exist. If the person does not have an account, you'll be prompted to create their profile by selecting their role as admin and selecting a title. The title doesn't really matter, so you can just select administrator. You can leave the checkboxes empty as your account should be the primary contact by default. For permissions, I suggest leaving all the boxes unchecked, as this will give them the same unrestricted permissions that your account has, unless you know for a fact that you only want certain permissions allowed to other club admins. Make sure their first and last name is entered, along with their email / user ID at the bottom. You can leave the address and other info blank. Note that you can set a password for the person if you would like, but they'll just be logging in for the first time by using the email you entered for them and then clicking Forgot Password on the login page of GotSport. That is how they will set their password for the first time. People will not receive an email informing them that they have been added to the system. You will need to inform them that they have been added. This will be true for players, parents, and coaches as well. Anyway, once you've entered their info, click Save at the bottom, and then they will be able to log in for the first time and access GotSport just as you do. If they already have an account, you will see one or more search results appear when you initially enter their email / user ID and name. Next to the listing of their profile, you will see a blue Add User button if all the fields match the existing profile. If not all the fields match, you'll see a white button that says Request Role Approval. Clicking this will send an email to the person requesting that they accept the role by clicking an Accept button that is in that email. Once they do this, you will see them properly added to the Users tab. So far, we've completed a US Club application, got our dashboard set up, took a brief tour of the website, and added some of the other club staff to our dashboard. Our next objective is to create teams and register them to the League / US Club. In video guide number 4, we will be doing just that.